How's it going, guys? Cody guys back again, dropping out another video. Right, guys, this story is about the ringleader of the Telford grooming gang, Adhel Ali, who is being attacked in prison with a makeshift weapon. Believe it's a razor blade that's either been forged into cardboard and he's been slashed apparently. I just wish the attack was more serious, to be absolutely honest with you guys. Anyway, let's get into the story. Ringleader of Telford grooming gang is maimed in razor attack by fellow prisoner at jail, where he's serving an 18-year sentence for abusing 4 girls. Now, this story's in the Daily Mail, guys. Link in the description below, like I always do. It says here, Adhel Ali, the child-abusing paedophile rapist that you can see at the start of the video, attacked by makeshift weapon at Wakefield Prison, West Yorkshire. The 31-year-old who led the grooming gang in Telford left with large scar on his neck. He was sentenced to 18 years in prison, while brother Mubarak was handed a 14-year jail term. The ringleader of the child grooming gang has been scarred for life after a prison assault left him needing 40 stitches. Adhel Ali, who led a grooming gang in Telford, was attacked by a makeshift weapon at Wakefield Prison in West Yorkshire, leaving him with a large wound running from his neck to his shoulder. According to the Sun newspaper, his assailant used 2 razor blades embedded in a strip of cardboard. A source said Ali and the other lad had a bit of a ruck earlier in the day. Prison officers tried to split them up, but when they were still furious with each other, the other inmate went back to his cell later on, and it had been covered in excrement or shit. He flipped, blamed Ali, and went straight back for him, and the blade, it was a really nasty wound. Ali lost a lot of blood. He went to hospital and had around 40 stitches before being taken back to prison. Adhel Ali was sentenced to 18 years in prison in 2012, while his brother was handed a 14-year term after a court heard that 2 men systematically groomed young girls hour after hour for sex sessions at a restaurant. Both denied a total of 24 offences at the time, including controlling child prostitution, people trafficking and sexual exploitation. The abuse was committed against 4 girls between March 2008 and December 2009. During the trial, staff at Crown Court heard the pair groomed 2 girls for sex before persuading them to work as prostitutes. One of the victims told the court her and her friend were driven to a restaurant in Wellington, Telford, Shropshire after hours. The woman giving evidence behind the screen told the court, 2 of the men took my friend into a bedroom. It was after the restaurant had closed and there were 3 men in the room upstairs. She added she went into one room where she found her friend having sex with one of the men. Another man asked her to have sex and she refused, but she instead performed oral sex on him. She told the court, I felt I had to do it, I didn't want to. When the girls left the restaurant, they found the Ali brothers taking drugs and drinking in their car. Some good Muslims they are. The jury heard. The court told the court they were just laughing. They thought it was funny because we had to do it and they got money for it. The court heard the girls met the brothers when she was 15. She said that she befriended her, and when she turned 16, she was forced to have sex with men up to 4 times a week. A prison service spokesman said a prisoner at HMP Wakefield was assaulted on October the 21st by a fellow prisoner and is now being investigated by police. Shouldn't have gone, you know what I mean? Shouldn't be arrested by the police for that. Should be given a medal, man. Do you know what I'd love to do, guys, genuinely, honestly, right? When I read these stories and it makes me blood boil and I get proper pissed off with it, right? Have you seen the state on that? What the fuck? Just look at this, right? Looks like a rat. Just have a nosy at that picture. Looks like a fucking rat. Little rat-faced weasel with his gold tooth and stuff. You know what I mean? Let me in a cell with him. Let yous lot in a cell with him. Let's dish him up. Do you know what the thing is? You know what I'd love, guys, right? I'd love them to name the prisoner that's attacked him. Because you know what, right? Honestly, I would start a little GoFundMe page. Not a massive one for like millions of pounds or big money. But get a couple of £100 together and top up his canteen. Because in my opinion, people like that attack scumbags like this deserve to be rewarded. I stick by that, guys. And the fact is, it sounds like he's spoken to the police, this little Adhel Ali, running to the police. Oh, little rat boy, like, oh, rapist. I was like, Joy, he was grooming these girls, guys, right? And it's, you know what? He was probably sleeping with them before they turned 16, right? Which makes them paedophiles. And the fact that it was child exploitation and made them into prostitutes, plying them with drugs and drink. I'll tell you one thing that annoys me, right? Paedophiles come in all different shapes and sizes, colours, creeds and religions. I know that, and I can't stand any paedophile of any creed, colour. Don't care what your religious beliefs are, blah, blah, blah. The point is, these Muslim grooming gangs, right, what they do, they target English, not English because obviously, but they do English white girls in this country. They wouldn't do it to a Muslim because they wouldn't want to disrespect them. But because we're white and they're known as kafirs, non-believers, they're able to groom and rape. Not all Muslims, by the way. I literally, like, not all Muslims are, like I say, extremists and paedophiles and part of grooming gangs. Like I say, we've got white paedophiles, we've got black paedophiles, we've got Asian paedophiles, Muslim grooming gangs, guys. There is a big problem, though, with Muslim grooming gangs and white women and white girls. And they're not even of age. And they're targeted, guys, and they're vulnerable, and they're naive, and they get taken in by these guys. And it fucks the rest of their life up. And it angers me a great deal, guys, you know what I'm saying? It really, really does. And like I say, I don't like any paedophile of any creed, race, or religion. I don't care. It's not just because he's a Muslim. I don't give a shit about none of that. Point is, he's a paedophile, and he exploited young girls, plying them with drinking drugs, and passed them around like there was nothing. What do you think about it? I know how strongly you guys feel. I know how strongly I feel. I'm trying to keep this together because I don't want to come across as unprofessional by losing my shit. But stories like this really, 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 really wind me up. Massively so. I'd love to be... In America, guys, they don't have protection. If this fucker was in America, they call him a chomo for child molester, a chomo, and there's no protection in jail. Bam, they get fucked up. They get fucked up at every opportunity. But they're in prison, little rat boy there and stuff. Do you know what I mean? They shouldn't have protection wings in the UK prisons. They don't have it in female prisons, but they have it in male prisons because they go into the VP wing, guys. VP stands for vulnerable prisoners. Vulnerable in the sense that for the most part, the wing houses paedophiles, rapists, kiddie fiddlers, grassies, like police officers that might have been sent down, things like that. And also, you can have gang members on there that, like, they might have a beef with another con in another bit of the jail and stuff. So they go on protection. It's not full of just rapists, paedophiles, and grassies and like stuff like that. But for the most part, it is. But they should have they should be done away with protection wings, guys. Throw them into the general population and feed them to the lions, because the truth is, prison. If we didn't have protection wings in this country, people would be dying on a daily basis because they'd be murdered. Child killers, rapists, paedophiles, grassies, snitches, former police officers. The list goes on and on and on. Anyway, guys, going to stop ranting. Let me know what you think about the story. Like, comment, subscribe. Cody out.